I think it's my obligation to set my life on a good path. What's really interesting about like what's going on in my life right now is that I'm determined. But if I have to be honest, there's a lot of pillars that I have to, in my mind, right? I say I have to. In reality, I get to. I get to have this option. I get to choose this choice. But I'm wholeheartedly so focused on becoming the man that I know I'm able and I'm capable of becoming because of what I've seen. And I'm not saying that going to the gym makes you a man. I'm not saying that making the right decisions makes you a man. I'm just saying that in the day and age that we live in, for me, a lot of times I wasn't allowing myself to fully accept. I always thought I needed the permission for X, Y, and Z. And I was thinking about that last night on all the decisions that I've made, and whether they were relational, whether they were sports wise, whether when I was performing, I always felt that I needed permission. And the times when I said I fucked that permission, like I was reflecting on that, is when I realized that was like my truest form. I hate asking for permission. I hate asking for, assurance and this, that, and the third. And the part of me that I'm learning is to let go, right? I was saying this a lot because I was like, God, like, if you're going to show me how this new life that I'm going to live, how does this look when I'm fully faith, when I really trust in you? And I pray about everything, I pray about, I get in my car, if I want the best routes, I want to be having the confidence that I need to, make sure that my clients are good. And, all these things that I'm capable of doing, is huge. And I'm seeing that there's parts of me that needs to be refined. I know that those things need to get pruned and I need to become a better person. But upon reflection, I'm recognizing that my foundation for where I want to, where I'm laying the ground, like I'm 25. And I've always had, like, I always listen to the motivational, when I was in school, I was tapped in on, watching church and going through X, Y, and Z and just trying to fulfill my life in different ways that can be better. And now I'm at a place where, I'm 25. I'm like, damn, I did a lot of that stuff. I did a lot of motivational things and X, Y, and Z. I read a lot of books. And now it's like, hey, God, like, I need to trust you. Now it's for action. And I think something for me is, as I'm running my business, a lot of times that stopped me from taking progression was finances and looking at what I've done with my finances before. Those were the hard challenges for me that I was struggling with, running my business. But now it's like, hey, I get the opportunity to steward this for God, right? Regardless of what the brand name is called, regardless of what I do for my clients, I get to do this and I get to steward it. As I am also faithful in saying, hey, I'm recording videos and just being consistent. Nobody can out consistent me. I'm on the 20-year, 25-year pathway, right? It's gonna hit regardless. So that's how I'm looking at life now, is like, I have the opportunity to do something different, to change my family's life and to change my legacy for my family and just to support, ultimately, because I'm not, like, I realize I'm not doing this for myself. I'm realized I don't want to have my lineage have to struggle. I don't want it. And I'm going to do everything in my power to overcome what said fear I have, or said setbacks that I'm going through, or set valleys, right? I'm going to show up and I'm going to do exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave off with one thing. Today, I was like ready. I'm like I'm sleeping. I didn't have no sleep. I didn't go to sleep. And I just remember being so tired. And I was like, God, bro, I want to cancel this ride. I don't even want to do this. But he made me move. If he made me move today, that means I can move some more.